This video will show you how to achieve fluid slurs in both Celtic folk and bluegrass styles. We're going to start by looking at this series of slurs which could be heard in a Celtic reel. Begin by removing the bass notes so you can concentrate on generating a smooth sound between the hammers and pull-offs. First and third fingers are best to begin with. You want to aim for a precise attack from the hammers, and the pull-offs need to be equally loud, so make sure you pull the fingers away with a bit of emphasis. Don't simply lift them from the string. The picking hand is quite straightforward here. Just keep index finger to the second string and middle finger to the first. Ensure every pluck you give is of even volume and strong enough to help the slurs on their way. Once you're confident with that first example, you can add some open bass notes to give an accompaniment to your slurs. The thumb can take care of these bass notes, only one on the first beat of each bar, so make sure they have the power to sustain, but not so loud they drown out the melody. Once you have built a bit of confidence and a good strong rhythm adding open string bass notes, you can work towards adding fretted accompaniment to your slurs. As you can see, because we're using the first finger to fret the bass note, you have to change the fingers you use for the hammers and pull-offs to second and fourth. This may take a bit of time to get as smooth as you had it with the open string bass notes, but persevere with slowly increasing tempo and you'll get it. Again, your picking hand thumb will be doing the work of providing the bass accompaniment, whilst index and middle fingers generate the slurs across first and second strings. Here is the full example played up to speed. Next, we're going to look at slurs in a bluegrass context. The approach here is quite different, as we'll be leading into chords instead of adding bass notes. This first example is leading to a G chord. You need to keep your second finger down after it is hammered onto the second fret, as it will be pulling off once you've played the second string. This pattern of hammer followed by a normally played note on the string above before pulling off again is a key feature in this example. Use your thumb and index finger in a repetitive pattern across the strings for this, before the thumb lands on the bass note of the chord. You can then use your index or middle finger for the strum. Once you've become confident in the example leading to a G chord, you can look at the next example which leads into a C chord. It's essentially the same principle, except everything has been shifted up the strings. Remember to aim for a rock-steady rhythm and even volume across all the hammers and pull-offs. As with the G chord example, your thumb and index finger will be working together again across the strings before the final bass note is sounded and index finger takes the strum. Once you're happy with both these examples, you can stitch them together and try and get a smooth transition from one to the other. Here they are played together at full speed.